In today's interconnected world, media plays a pivotal role in shaping public perception. But what happens when the spotlight falls on those who transgress societal norms? The phenomenon of glamorizing criminals is an intricate tapestry woven by media outlets, film industries, and publishers, often blurring the lines between fact and myth. At the heart of this issue lies the media's portrayal of criminals, not just as perpetrators of crime, but as enigmatic figures that captivate audiences. The fascination seems innate. Human interest leans towards the dramatic and the forbidden. When a crime story unfolds, it is no longer just about the act, but about the narrative that can be spun from it. Headlines paint pictures of notorious criminals, detailing their lives, motivations, and sometimes even their supposed charm. Consider the infamous case of Bonnie and Clyde. Though undeniably lawbreakers, their portrayal in films and literature romanticizes their lives, painting them as rebellious outlaws living on the edge. Stories frame them as anti-heroes rather than criminals, overshadowing the reality of their violent actions with tales of love and adventure. The true narrative becomes muddled as entertainment value takes precedence over factual accuracy. Moreover, the media's penchant for sensationalism often leads to a selective representation of crimes and criminals. The infamous allure of the bad boy or the mysterious antagonist taps into a cultural fascination with darkness and danger. It isn't just about the crime, it's about the compelling story that crime tells. Interviews, documentaries, and even fashion choices of criminals become subject matter for public consumption, perpetuating an image that can both intrigue and disturb. Equally concerning is how these portrayals impact society's perception of crime. When criminals are glamorized, there is a risk of inspiring others to follow suit, aspiring to their moment of fame. Younger audiences, in particular, may romanticize the idea of rebellion without understanding its dire consequences. It creates a culture where infamy is seen as a form of success, where the notoriety of a criminal becomes as compelling as a hero's journey. However, it's essential to acknowledge the responsibility of media creators. The task is to balance storytelling with ethical journalism. While it is crucial to capture an audience's attention, it is equally vital to maintain a distinction between narrating events and idolizing wrongful acts. The responsibility also lies with consumers, who must critically evaluate the content they consume and recognize entertainment for what it is, a portrayal, not the whole truth. As we step back to reflect, the role of media in glamorizing criminals is clear yet convoluted, a delicate dance of ethics and excitement where the narrative can overshadow reality. Recognizing this dynamic is the first step toward a more informed and discerning consumption of media. As storytellers and consumers alike, the onus is on us to engage responsibly, ensuring that while stories can entertain, they must never normalize or dignify misconduct.